Hello, Mr. Turtle. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome. Hello, Captain Vic. Let's get this party started. I could not agree more. I had to change a bunch of my settings, so we're going to see how this goes. We will see how this goes. We are going to search some $1 bills. A little $1. Why do I have such a bad reflection? Is it that light? It is. It is that light. Well, I can fix that. It's coming right off my map. All right. Hello, John Roach. Good to see you. You're also Bill. All right. Hello, Moon over Miami. Great to see you. Welcome. If all goes well at the end of the stream tonight, we're going to do another giveaway. How about consecutive serial number $2 bills? There are 2 in there, and they are consecutive. I may try another giveaway. Turtle won the first ever giveaway on the vertical format. Congratulations, Turtle. How? Turtle, you need to send me an email and tell me what's going on in your life, my friend. Where you been, what you're doing now. Are you in college? Are you working? Are you taking a semester off? Shoot me an email, Turtle. I'd like to know what's going on in your life, my friend. If you don't mind, I would like that very much. Grammy asked me today and I couldn't answer the question. And I said, you know what? I should know that. And I don't. We are going to search some $1 bills. Does this look any different tonight than it has in the past? I know I've got the lettering in green and some things are different, but I changed my resolution settings to match what a few others are doing on the channel, because evidently I didn't have them quite right, so I had to redo all of my pages, and I don't have them all put back yet, but 10 o'clock crept up on me really fast. Hello, Bill Nye. B.H. Ringer, good to see you. I know B.H. Ringer, Turtle, you've been on for several of these streams. Captain Vic, does anything look different this evening? Look or sound? I did get your email, Turtle, thank you. I would appreciate you doing that. I would just be curious to know if anything looks any different. I changed up the format and well, I didn't change the format, I changed the resolution. Maybe I can see things better on my screen. I don't know. We'll just have to see. Hello, Charles. Good to see you, William E. Good to see you. We're going to search some $1 bills. We're going to be looking for fancy serial numbers. And somehow when I switched over, I blew up my little chart that had all of the a list of examples, so I'll put that on for next time. For right now, I can't recreate it quickly, so it's not going to be there. Can't tell, but it looks good. Thank you, B.H. Ringer. Charles, we are going to search some $1 bills. So let's show you some examples of what we have been finding. Let me get my camera down here. Rang the bell. Hey, that's a little better screen. Y'all can see better. I don't have quite so much jammed on there. I know what I'm missing, though. Where is it? Where is my alerts? My alerts I'm missing. Hold on. I gotta fix some stuff. We gotta put that there. Oh, that didn't work. We got to order that up to the top. We need to put the, where is the viewer count? Aha. No, not there. There it is. We need to put that back up to the top. We'll get it sorted out here in just a second. Technical difficulties. All right. There we go. Got that back on. I got the alerts up there. How's everyone doing? The Relax God. I can start. I can. Here's what we're looking for tonight. We're looking for fancy serial numbers. I have $501 bills. Actually, I've got 2,000. I'm not sure how many I'm going to hunt tonight. We'll see how it goes. But we are looking for fancy serial numbers. So the first thing I'm going to be checking is I'm going to be checking the date on the bill. And I'm going to be looking to see if it's something older than 2000. Because if it is, I've got somewhere else I need to look. Hello, John Chum. Good to see you. Hello, Stickman Outdoors. Good to see you as well. Then I'm going to be looking at the serial number, 08942370. That serial number in and of itself is not fancy. We'll talk about some fancy ones here in a minute, but this one has a star at the end. Since it has a star at the end, this is a star note. This is a replacement note for damaged bills, misprinted bills that they made during the print run, and they printed replacements. They usually print a run of 3.2 million bills, and when we find a star note, we look it up to see how rare it is, if they made 3.2 million or less of this run. And but these things are becoming very collectible, star notes, and they're going for at least double face value right now on eBay. And I know it's only an extra $1 or $2, but where can you double your money that quick? And we are averaging, finding over one of those in every 100 we search. This one is our fanciest serial number probably we have ever found. Hello, Crafty Dragon. This is B15799751B. So if you notice the number 15799751, it is a palindrome. It reads the same front to back and back to front. So we call this a radar note or a palindrome note. It also has the B to start and the B to end. So this is a super radar or super palindrome note reading the same, including the letters all the way front to back. This has a very nice value above face value. Here's another palindrome we found. It's not a super palindrome or radar note, but 94700749. Still very rare to find these. So that has a good value above face value as well. And this is called a trinary. 55225292, and it only has 3 numbers making up the serial number, so it's called a trinary. If that 9 had been a 2 or a 5, it would be a binary note. It would be worth even more, but as is, that one is still worth more than face value, so we hang on to it. One of the other things we look for is birth date notes. 2019 0717. July 17th of 2019, and birth date notes are going crazy on value on eBay right now. They're selling for $10, $20 or more, and if someone's about to be 5 years old in July, one of your children, grandchild, niece or nephew, I've got their birth date note. So those are always fun to find. We always keep any bills with a block of 4 or more numbers in a row. This has 5 7s in a row. So we hang on to that. 7s are the best number to find, and 8s, because they have, 7s are considered to be fortunate in the U.S. culture. 8s are considered to be fortunate in the Asian culture. This is an old note. We found this 1969, definitely before 2000, and that carries more value than face value. So with no further ado, stop talking, Paul. Let's get to searching. These are teller straps. I just took that strap off. These are put together by the tellers at the bank. I am looking through to make sure they are all kind of facing in the same direction, because that will make my search that much easier. And it looks like most of them actually are facing in the same direction. So let's get started. Let's see what we can find tonight. If we can keep up our string of averaging more than 1 star note per strap, and if we can find any good ones. Facts in the chat. I don't know. Here we go. And you all got to look along with me, make sure I don't miss anything, because I'm also looking at this serial number over here, and I'm making sure it matches that serial number. I'm looking at the date. I'm looking at that stamp right there, and making sure it's in the right place. And I'm looking for fancy serial numbers. Let us see what we can come up with tonight. I've only been doing this for a couple months, but we've had some really good luck so far doing it, and I thought I would be bored stiff searching serial numbers, but I am really enjoying it, and part of that has been the diversity of finds. Enjoying finding the cool stuff. Again, these are teller straps, so these are put together by the tellers at the bank as they get $101 bills in total deposited in their drawer. They will strap them up in a strap of 100. I went into my local bank and I bought $2,000 of those on Friday. And I got a bunch of bills because I also ordered 3,000 from the Federal Reserve, so we have a lot to search. All right. Off to a slow start here. It is easier than coins, but there are a ton of things to look for in $1 bills. I never would have thought there were that many things you could possibly find. There's a future birthday note, October 24th of 2385. If you're here for the first time, we'd ask you to consider subscribing. We do put out a lot of content every week. We are doing daily short videos. We had one just released a while ago that was on a penny hunt. Yeah, I hunt pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, or half dollars daily. And we do short videos and all of our, well, not all of them, but our best finds of the week. We also have been doing live streams in this new vertical format on a daily basis as well. We have guaranteed live streams every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. We do a live stream where we search $501 bills for a fancy serial number. Then we search, I gotta think here for a minute, 5s, 9s, and 2s. Ah, there's a 3 at the end that snuck in. Southern Metal. Southern Metal, I changed the resolution format tonight, and we'll see what happens. I had to resize all my screens, all of my images and everything, so I don't have everything on here again. Teacher, take a look. Take a look. Take a look at your donations for Thunder. It is there. I did it earlier today. It is done. We wish Thunder all the luck. Raising money for the Humane Society. That is an awesome thing. Way future birthday note. 0213 of 8146 with a very over-inked 4 on there. Alright. Got a bunch upside down here. I guess I didn't get them all straightened out, sorted the right direction. Let us see if we can find something cool. So far, off to a slow start, but we have had good finds every search so far. Some have been great finds. I do have $2,000 bills left to search. I don't know if I'll do all those tonight because I'll be bug-eyed. Last time I tried to do 2,000. But tomorrow is my pickup day at the bank to get more coins and bills. And I didn't get through everything this week for some reason. So I need to get that done. Appreciate everyone being in here. Please consider subscribing if you're new to the channel. We would appreciate that. That's kind of cool. 54321. If that had been 876 54321, we'd have a ladder, and that would be worth mucho dinero. You're welcome, Teach. It took me I tried to do it last night, but the website was having problems and wouldn't accept my donation for some reason. So I got it done today. It took a couple tries, but I got it taken care of. Going to a very good cause. 6168, 6155. Almost a repeater. Close. Zeros, threes, fours, twos, and ones. Look cool, but nothing special. We are looking for fancy dollar bill serial numbers. If we can find anything, we'll call it out. We're looking for any bill that carries a premium above face value, making it worth keeping. We have found bills that are worth up to $20, some that have future value possibilities up to much more than that. Hopefully we can find some more of those tonight. So I may hunt for a while tonight. If not, I got to get up in the morning and do some hunting. I haven't done a morning hunt in a while. I could do that. And we do have our big stream, the triple play, tomorrow night. We do not have a donator yet for the triple play, so it is open if anyone wants in. What tomorrow night is, we will be searching $101 bills, looking for fancy serial numbers, star notes, old bills. Then we will be searching dimes, looking for a silver dime, searching a box of dimes. Then we will be searching a box of half dollars, looking for a silver half dollar and the other goodies that you can find in a half dollar box. Proofs, air coins, colorized coins, stickered coins, all sorts of stuff you might find in a half dollar box. Boy, this strap, no finds yet. We got about 15 bills left. 6s, 7s, 8s, and 9s. Appreciate everyone being here. If you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing. We would appreciate it. All in currency collecting. Good to see you. Welcome. We're looking for some fancy serial numbers again tonight. And so far, this first strap of 100 has been very stingy. We have no finds. No finds at all. Change at any time. You never know when you get teller straps. If it's an adept teller, that they may be picking out the good ones before they put them away. Or somebody may have come in and spent a very valuable note, and we get to be the first ones to see it back in circulation. They've been holding on to it for a while. That does happen as well. So we're looking for some goodies. Hunting, we're going to hunt at least 500, if not up to 2,000 $1 bills tonight, looking for fancy serial numbers. But we're not going to find any in that first 100. But that's okay. I got more. I think that may be my first strap of 100 ones that I have found nothing in. This is the information off the teller strap. I picked it up on March 6th, which was Friday, if they stamped it correctly. Let's see if these are all going in the same direction, and we will get to searching. Those last ones were pretty much organized and didn't have a find in the strap. This has some that are turned every which way but loose. A little Clint Eastwood for you. Funny movie. And then Any Which Way You Can, don't you know? Alright, I think these were not in too bad an order. So I can tell that last note is terrible. This one is ready to be retired. That's not going to go through the counter. We'll set it to the side because I'm going to have to put some tape on that one to make it work. We are searching dollar bills for fancy serial numbers, star notes, 9s, 4s, 7s, 0s, and 4s. Not quite a trinary. Not quite a trinary. Hopefully the second strap will be much more generous than the first strap. We shall see. Future birthday note, 01, January 14th of 2600. It's a long ways off and it's not in very good shape. So we shall continue the search. Still looking for our first find of the night. Our first find of the night. Yeah, if you're here, you like what you're seeing, make sure you hit that thumbs up button too. Hello, Dopey Tripod. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Hello, Freaking Awesome. Appreciate that, Freaking Awesome. Thank you very much. Another future birthday note, December 9th of 6920. We need to reel that date in a little closer to today to make it have any value above face value. Because it doesn't so far. The last teller straps I searched, I found several older bills, and I haven't been finding any older bills. We found an older star note, and that was nice. Boy, that one's in tough shape. I don't think that one's going to go back through the counter either, but we'll give it a chance. I will be returning things to the bank tomorrow, coins and dollars. It is my least favorite day of the week. I do it every week. I also will be picking up our new order. I do that as well every week. That's not as bad as the dropping off and pouring into the coin counters and letting these run through the $1 bills through the counter. 8226-8632. 8s, 2s, 6s, and 1 little 3. We need a find. I might switch over to my Fed straps if these don't warm up. I make sure not to return any search dollar bills to this bank so that I don't get back the ones I have already looked at, because that would be a bummer. Probably highly unproductive. 1202 of 2591. Had that been 1202 of 2191, I might keep it. It would be a future birthday note. As is, it's a future birthday note, but too far in the future. We are searching $1 bills, looking for fancy serial numbers. That one was close, 441441, and then a 72. If you're here visiting for the first time and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. We would appreciate that. It doesn't cost you anything, helps us out a bunch. We put out a bunch of content every week. We do daily short videos featuring our coin hunting, where I will be hunting nickels, dimes, pennies, quarters, half dollars. Historical birthday note, 0418 of 0297. I'm not familiar with that date, so we'll send it back. We've been doing daily live streams as well. We definitely always do a live stream on Wednesday nights. Excuse me, I had to sneeze and it may happen again. Sorry about that. Every Wednesday night, tomorrow night, 8 p.m., we do a search where we do 500 $1 bills looking for fancy serial numbers, old dates, star notes, and then we hunt a box of dimes looking for silver dimes or anything else that might pop out at us. Then we hunt a box of half dollars looking for silver half dollars, proof half dollars, colorized half dollars, heirs, varieties. You never know what you're going to find in a $50 box. We do that stream Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Central. We also repeat that stream on Friday at high noon Central. And then every Saturday, we do a stream at 2 p.m. in the afternoon where I hunt with my grandsons, age 13 and 10. Hello! Well, if you're going to wait a while to have a good find, Southern Metal, how about that one? How about that one right there? Find my first binary radar. Nice! Quad 9's in the middle. I got a good find. Woo! This is good on a few fronts. This is good on a few fronts. First off, it starts with 4 zeros in a row. We keep any note that has 4 of the same number in a row. But in this case, it's at the start of the bill, making this a low serial number. Serial number 6086. So the 4 in a row makes it worth some money. The 6086 serial number makes it worth a little money. Only using 0s, 6s, and 8s makes it a trinary note. The fact that it is as crispy as the day it was born, that note right there is worth well over face value. That may be the lowest serial number I've ever found. And I tell you what, if that 6 had been a 0, I know, if my uncle could fly, I'd be a duck. But that would have been serial number 86, and we would have had 6 zeros in a row. If you just reverse that 0 and 6. But still, this one goes in a protector. That is a great find. We hadn't found anything out of our first 2 straps. We're still searching strap 2. I am putting this in a protective sleeve to keep it as crispy as it is right now, because that bill has a very nice premium above face value. You gotta like that. What a great find, y'all. What a great find that is. Well, maybe that'll get us started. I don't know how much that one's worth. I'd have to look it up on eBay. Strange that this real craze of dollar bill searching, serial number searching, the number one site to look up values right now is on eBay to see what they're selling for, but I'm guessing that one's worth over $10. With everything it's got going and as good a shape as it's in, you turn a $1 bill into a $10 bill or more, that's a good thing. We're looking for star notes. Let me show you some of the examples of what we are looking for before we finish this second strap. Here are some of the things that we have found in the last couple weeks. I've only been searching dollar bill serial numbers for a couple of months now. We found one from 1969. See the date down here? Any old bill like that, especially in as good a shape as this one is, carries a value above face value. So we're glad to find that. We're definitely looking for these, a star note. Most dollar bills start with a letter, end with a letter, but when they messed up, the Fed, when they were printing these bills, they messed up a segment. They always do, that come out that the numbers don't look right. They have printing errors, they're damaged. So they will do a run of replacement bills to make sure they have enough for that year. When they print a replacement bill, they put a star on it. And right now, star notes, there's a real collecting fad going on, and any star note in good shape is going for at least double face value. So we like to find those. Also, when we find a star note, we look them up on a website called mycurrencycollection.com. And on mycurrencycollection.com, you can see how many they printed of that run of star notes. So if we find any today, and we always have, we will be looking those up. They usually print them in 3.2 million runs. So anything less than 3.2 million makes it even more valuable. This note, super cool. First off, it's got 5 5s in a row right there in the middle. You gotta like that. Second off, this 3 at the end is raised higher than the rest of the serial number. So we call that a gas pump or an odometer note. That adds a little value to it. Also, it only uses 3s, 9s, and 5s in the serial number, which makes it a trinary note. Hello, Christopher Brock. Good to see you. It was a good find. And binary numbers are add value to a bill. If that 9 had been a 3 or a 5, this would have been a binary bill. I may have called this a binary. It's a trinary bill. It has 3 different numbers in the serial number. If it only had 2 different numbers in the serial number, Kia Baya, baby? I'm sorry if I messed up your name, and I know I did. Thanks for subscribing, and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We're glad to have you here. Yeah, if this was a binary, those are worth a lot more money. But as is, this has a lot going for it. It even has too much ink on that first 5, which doesn't really add a ton of value, but it's another cool factor of that bill, and that was a really good find. This is a great find. This is a great find. If this number had been 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that would be a ladder note. It's not. Ladder notes have really good value. But what this has is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it's got 8 different numbers on it without repeating any. They're consecutive, but they're not in order, if that makes sense. So this is called a broken ladder. These carry a value above face value as well. A note I find really cool, 80, 70, 70, 80. Has a little value above face value as well. It is a trinary note, only using 8s, 7s, and 0s to make up the serial number. 97.9% coolness level. Ah, freaking awesome. Yes, it could be turned upside down as well. I forgot about that. That one we just found will read the same. 9809-0000. You can read it upside down or right side up, and it is a low serial number and a trinary. We just found that. So that is pretty darn cool. All right, let's get back to the search now. Let's get back to tonight's search. Let's see if we can add to that stack of great finds. If you're here for the first time, BH Ringer has been a member for 13 months. Thank you, BH Ringer. We appreciate you being a member. Anyone that is a green color in the chat, they are members of our channel. You can be a member of our channel for as little as 99 cents a month. It does come with some nice perks. Anyone that is blue in the chat, they're one of our moderators, and they help us keep this stream organized and running. If you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing. We put out a bunch of content every single week. We do daily live streams on bills or coins. We also do a daily short video that comes out in the evening. It just came out a while ago for tonight. It was a penny hunt. It's showing me finding something in a box of pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, or half dollars. Hello! Hello! That's another really good find. Wow. 192, 5 6s in a row. Hello, Tom Thumb. 5 6s in a row. Any bill with 4 in a row or more has more value than face value. This has 5 consecutive 6s to end the number. Really cool note. That 2's a little over inked. That bill carries more than face value as well. That's our second find of the strap and of the night. That's a good one. Hello, Hunter. It's good to see you, my friend. If you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing. If you're here and you like what you're seeing, please hit that thumbs up button. Both of those things help us, and neither one costs you a cent. We try to return the favor by putting out a bunch of content every week. Daily short videos featuring coin hunting, pennies through half dollars, finding wheat cents, finding Indian head cents, air coins, steel cents, hunting nickels. Hey, there's another trinary. Look at that one. That's a cool number. 688778888. It's got 5 8s in the number. They're not consecutive, but it only uses 3 numbers for the serial number. 6s, 7s, and 8s. That does make it worth more than face value. And that 8 is over 8. We will definitely hang on to that one. We are finding some cool notes now. You gotta love that. We've been doing daily live streams. Some of those are in this vertical format to really cater to the people that are watching on their cell phone. We also do full screen live streams every Saturday at 2 p.m. We hunt 5 to 7 boxes of $half. We have 28 Saturdays in a row that we have found silver on our Saturday streams. We're going for 29 this Saturday. That happens at 2 p.m. Central Time. And I hunt with my grandkids, 2 of them, Hudson age 13 and Rhett age 10. They're going on spring break this Saturday though, so I have guest hosts coming in. Guest hosts coming in. That's going to wrap up strap number 2. Boy, strap number 2 gave us 3 really good finds after strap 1 had nothing. Take a little sip of my water. These are teller notes that I picked up from my bank Friday. The tellers get $100 bill, $101 bills in their drawer, and they will then take those and they will strap them up in bands of 100. And I went in to see if they had any extras, and they said, sure. I've got a really great relationship with this bank. They sold me $2,000 worth of teller strapped $1 bills. So that's what we're searching right now. I also have another bank that I order coins and $1 bills from every week. And they get those from the Federal Reserve. I've got some of those. If we do a second 500 tonight, we'll be searching some of those as well. Because I pick up more bills tomorrow and coins, so I need to get through the ones I already have. I tell you what, when that low serial number popped up there, got my heart racing. That's the lowest serial number I have found. I've yet to find one that starts with 5 zeros, but just like that, it can happen. It can happen real quickly. Hello, Brandon Hardy. What's the coolest thing you found so far? Man, Brandon, it's hard to say. Let me show you a couple that I think are really cool. You may have been here for this a few minutes ago. I found this tonight. This is a bill that starts with 4 zeros. And so the serial number is 6086, making it a really low serial number. Any that start with 4 zeros have a value above face value. It also only uses the numbers 6, 8s, and zeros for the serial number. So that's called a trinary note. Let me pick out one here. I think this is a really cool note. 3042, 3042. That's called a repeater. We're always glad to see those. This note's not in great shape, but it's got 5 7s in a row. And if you, we keep any number that has at least 4 numbers in a row, but with 5 in a row, more value than face value. And 7s are considered very fortunate in the U.S. culture. 8s are considered very fortunate in the Asian culture. So when you find 7s and 8s, they're bringing a premium on eBay right now. So that one was a really good find. This is not the bill I found that was almost super cool, but this is a birth date note. July 17th of 2019. So somebody that will be 5 years old on July 17th, I've got their birth date note, and these are going right now on eBay for $10 to $20 minimum on birth date notes. Walt, I'm not selling any on eBay right now. I am selling some on my auctions that follow our Saturday live stream that starts at 2 o'clock. and I'm selling them for a much lower price than you can get them on eBay. I sold 10 crispy star notes that would bring over $20 on eBay. I sold those for $15 last Saturday. And I've put other packets together of fancy serial numbers. So that's the best way to get them. If I happen to find one you're real interested in, send me a message. I'm not looking to make a lot of money on them, but I am selling some because I'm starting to get quite the collection of notes. I've got like 200 star notes now. The other night, my grandson's birthday, Hudson, my oldest grandson, he was born on 9/9 of 2010. The other night I found a bill that was 9/18 of 2010. I missed my grandson's birthday by 9 days. So close. Let me show you what is probably the coolest find. This is called a radar note, a palindrome note, where 1579-9751, it reads the same front to back, 1579-1579. But this one also has a B on both ends. So I've taken to calling this a super radar or super palindrome note. So it's B1579, B1579. These radar notes, palindrome notes, are going for well over face value on eBay right now. And the great story behind that bill right there, I was searching these and got talking the other night, and I missed it. I didn't catch it. I didn't catch that it was something super special. And a few of our regulars from the stream saw it and said, "Go back 5 notes. Go back 5 notes. You had a radar note." And I went back, and not only was it a radar note, it had the B's on the end, making it awesome. So that may be my coolest find so far. We have found a couple hundred of these star notes that are replacements for damaged bills, and they're carrying double face value at least on eBay right now. So I always like to find those. I have not found a binary yet, which would be a great find to have. So there's some things I haven't found, but I've only been searching dollars for the last 2 months, and I kind of held off after I heard about it because I thought I would be bored stiff searching serial numbers of $1 bills, but I have fallen in love with it, and we have been getting a bunch of finds, and I'm really enjoying doing it. So we've been, I started with 1,000, and I'm up to searching. It'll be 5,000 this week if I get through all of them. That's a lot of $1 bills to look at. I have found that if I search more than 1,500 a night, I get a little bleary-eyed. So we'll see. You're welcome, Brandon. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Thanks, Walt. No use for a name. Good to see you again. Hey, if you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing. Hit that thumbs up button. We appreciate you being here, spending a Tuesday evening with us. We are searching $1 bills, looking for fancy serial numbers, star notes, and old dates, or air notes. Easy for me to say. We've already had 3 really good finds tonight. We are searching teller straps. I picked these up from one of the local banks I have a great relationship with and have banked with for about 35 years. When the teller gets 100 $1 bills in their drawer, they will strap them up because they don't want to keep a bunch of $1 bills in their cash drawer. It starts to fill up, and I bought $2,000 worth of teller notes on Friday. We do stream many times a week. We do a daily short video that comes out featuring coin hunting, pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, half dollars, whatever our best find of the week was. I talked about pennies a while ago. The video tonight was on pennies. Cents, technical term for it is cents. Nickname, I guess, is pennies. Nickels. Did you know, I mean, I have the bank order me in boxes of nickels every week, and you get 50 rolls of nickels in a box. And I search these, so they're sealed from the bank, and I am finding really cool stuff. Let me show you under the scope what I found this last week. I found a buffalo nickel. A 1936 buffalo nickel, one of my very favorite coins. And it's in pretty good shape. And I will tell you that 4 years ago when we started this, I didn't know you could still go out and hope to find a buffalo nickel in circulation, but you can. We average a half a buffalo nickel every box of nickels we hunt. We also find Silver War nickels. Those were printed in 1945, 44, 43, and the latter half of 42. The only nickels out there, and look there. I want to see my stars, people. I want to see my stars. Thank you, everyone and all. Appreciate that. Mermaid Muncher, I'll tell you in just a second. I can't read upside down. Too hard for me. Hello, Willy Billy. Good to see you. But those buffalo nickels in any condition are worth 50 cents. And I get it at face value, only a nickel. Here's one of the things I'm looking for in these dollar bill searches. First, I look at the date to see if it's older than 2000. If it is, it gives me some other things I need to check for. Then I look at the serial number to see if the serial number is fancy, like has 4 of the same number in a row, only uses 3 numbers in the serial number, only uses 2 numbers in the serial number, uses 8 different numbers to make up the serial number without repeating any of them. And I'm looking for star notes like this one. This note, star notes, when the Federal Reserve printed bills, and when they print bills every year, they make mistakes. They're not printed correctly, they don't look right, they're damaged. So then they print a run of replacement notes that are called star notes. It will have that star on it right there. And star notes right now are highly collectible. These things are going for $2 and higher, double face value on eBay. And what we always do when we find a star note as well is we go over here. I'm going to take you to another screen, and we go to a website that is called mycurrencycollection.com. mycurrencycollection.com. And what I'm going to do is, this is a 2017 bill, which is already in here. I'm going to key in the serial number off of this bill. Starts with a K, 07288 star. This is going to tell me how many of these bills were printed in this run. And usually it's 3.2 million. That's the normal. But if it's less than 3.2 million, it makes it a little more valuable. So we're looking for something less than 3.2 million. Unfortunately, our first star note of the night is 3.2 million. That's okay. It doesn't take the value down any. It just doesn't increase the value at all. So we will hang on to that star note, and we will go on and continue the search. If you are here for the first time, please consider subscribing. We appreciate that. My grandsons have set a goal for us of 10,000 by the end of the year. We got a chance to do that. We don't make any more money with 10,000 subs or get any plaques or anything, but it's just a number that they're wanting to hit. We started this on the dining room table, just searching a box of pennies with no intent of ever starting a YouTube channel or doing videos or anything like that. And we've been doing it for 4 years, almost 4 years now. We've got people that have been members with us for longer than 3 years, which is very humbling. We appreciate the heck out of that. So we have a goal to introduce this hobby. Hello, Tom Krisnowick. I hope I got that right, Tom. Thanks for being here. We want to introduce more people to this hobby. Searching serial numbers, treasure hunting, searching coins. And every Saturday we do a live stream where we search 5 to 7 boxes of $50. And I do that with my grandsons. Once a month, the first week of every month, we do a youth hunt where we give all of our boxes of $50 away to any grandparent, parent, aunt or uncle, guardian that is watching the stream live with a youth age 18 or under, we open the boxes at $50, and all of the good finds will go to the grandparent, parent, aunt, or uncle to give to the child and hopefully get them interested in this great hobby. We also gift to them what's called the Hudson's Collector's Kit, named after my oldest grandson, that has 9 iconic coins from U.S. history, 3 of which are silver, 3 of which are over 100 years old. We also gift them a copper round. We also gift them a 90% silver Walking Liberty $50 that has a silver melt value alone approaching $10. So they end up with a pretty nice little start to a collection, and we do that once a month. Last month, a couple of people that found our channel through this stream right here, one of our vertical live streams where we were searching dollar bills, they actually searched coins with a son and a grandson. So it was good to see that. How do you get involved in that? Well, you send me an email at PasSpareTime, and one of my moderators will put up my email right now, PasSpareTime@yahoo.com. Tell me that, hey, I've got a grandson age 12, his name is John, and we'd love to be a part of this, and I will put you on the waiting list because April is full, and we will get a search going for you and let you know coordinated times that will work for you. But also, I don't know if you're familiar with AppMex or not, but AppMex got the name right. I was close at least, Tom. Thank you for that. I think you're being very generous. How much are unique serial numbers worth approximately? Star notes are going, and I am not a grader. I am not a professional at this, so understand that for sure, Mermaid. I am using mainly what they're selling for on eBay, not what they're listed for on eBay, but what they're selling for on eBay. Star notes are going for double face value if they're in good shape, at least. If it's a fancy serial number and a star note, it's going for 3-4 times face value. If you've got a binary note with only 2 that are in the serial number, you're starting to talk some good value. $10 and up, depending on condition and what it's worth. And speaking of star notes, right there, trinaries and quad notes are going for, some people don't even keep those, but they're going for $1.50 up right now on eBay, so I do hang on to them. This is a star note, 13517-817, nothing special about the serial number, but it's got the star making it a replacement note, and these suckers are going for double face value on eBay all day long. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to go over to another screen. This is called mycurrencycollection.com. We're going to key in. It's already got the $1 in it. It's already got 2017 in it, but this is a 2013 bill. And we're going to key in the serial number, which begins with an L, 13517-817. We are hoping to see a number of the print being less than 3.2 million, because 3.2 million is the most common run size they did. Yeah, like that one, 3.2 million. So that doesn't decrease the value of this at all, but it doesn't increase it because it is of star notes. It is more common, less rare. So let's go on to the next bill and see what other goodies we can find. We've got 2 star notes now out of 2 straps. Appreciate everyone being here. Please consider subscribing if you're here for the first time. If you're enjoying the content, please hit the thumbs up. Neither one of those things cost you a bit, but it helps us out tremendously. In return, we try to put out as much content weekly as we can. We do daily coin hunting short videos. We're currently doing daily live streams of hunting either coins or serial numbers. We do our major stream every Saturday at 2 p.m. that we release in the full format, where we hunt 5 to 7 boxes of $half a week. I hunt with my grandchildren, age 13 and 10. They've gotten really into this hobby and they have quite the collection going on. And I figure anytime they're doing this, instead of being on their cell phone or a video game, the computer is a good thing. We also have giveaways every Saturday. We give away 5 to 6 different things. One of the things that we give away fairly frequently, although the price on these is going up, are silver certificates on our Saturday streams. This one's from 1957. It says $1 payable in silver, payable to the bearer on demand. These have a nice value, $5 or more for something in that condition. We do plan to do a giveaway at the end of tonight's stream too, where you're going to give away 2 consecutive serial number $2 bills. These are the more recent ones from 2017. They have the newer reverse, which is ultra cool. And these are uncirculated. They are crispy as the day they were printed. I ordered those in. I got a bunch from the bank, and we'll be doing two consecutive serial numbers as giveaways throughout some of our vertical streams and definitely on our Saturday streams. All right, that's going to wrap up strap 3. That is $300 searched. But worry not, I have more. I have more. See how many of these so far tonight. These have been well organized, going in the same direction for the most part, which for my average, these are a lot better organized. And I say that, and this one is going 10 million different directions. That's okay. Take me a minute here to get these sorted out. Now don't peek. If you see a good number, don't tell me. I want it to be a surprise when I find it. I could do this before the stream, but I don't want to see anything before you do. I want to keep it as authentic as possible. Boy, we'll see what this has in it for finds, because the other straps have been much more organized than this one. This one is going all kinds. No, they never repeat a serial number. It is a unique serial number with a star. It is not the serial number of the bill's damage, but that's why they put a star on it to indicate that they've had to reprint bills and making it a replacement note. The only time in U.S. history that I think anyone is aware of when they made a mistake, because they were never supposed to duplicate serial numbers. All bills are printed either in Fort Worth, Texas or in Washington, D.C. And in 2013, they got their wires crossed and they were printing up star notes. And before they caught the mistake, they had already issued several, well, more than several, a bunch of dollar bills where they had duplicated the serial number in both Washington, D.C. and Fort Worth, Texas. I have found about 10. When you get them, they'll be 2013 bills. They'll have a star and they will start with the letter B. And not all of those are the ones they duplicated. But when you get one, and we look it up on the site, we've been looking up our bills on. Hello, Jack Allman, at work, supper time. Hey, this is a good break then. When I look it up and I key in the serial number, it will ask me whether it was printed in Fort Worth or Washington, D.C. And I can look on the bill, like right there. You see the FW on that one. This is not one of those bills. And I'll key in Fort Worth. It'll tell me how big the run is. But when you get that message, you know you have got one of the coveted bills that has a duplicate serial number out there. So if you find the Fort Worth, the Washington, D.C. one is out there somewhere. Then you go to, so in and of itself, those bills are worth above face value. Where they get really valuable is if you can put both the bills with different serial numbers together, you're talking about thousands of dollars. Now the chance of me plucking out both bills hunting like this is not good. Very, very, very low. But there is a website out there that is called, it's the StarNote Project. And you can go look at the StarNote Project and you can register the bill or submit the bill that you have found to say, hey, I found this one. You can also look and see all the other ones that have been submitted as found, and you can see if the twin sister of the one you found has been found by somebody else. If it has, you start some communication process to get together with them, put your dollar bill twin sisters back together, sell them at an auction if they're in good enough shape, because condition is so much of this, and you split the profits. But if you find both of the twin sisters and the bill is in good shape, you're talking about thousands of dollars. Very sought after, because it's an error that was made only in 2013. So that's pretty cool. I do keep birthday notes, Willie Billy. I don't think I found one tonight, but I've got one right, where is it? Where is it? Give me a second. One that I show as an example of something I found recently. There's a July 17th of 2019 birth date note. Somebody that's about to be 5 years old. And I found one, Willie Billy, the other night. My grandson's birth date was 09/09 of 2010. And I found a 2010 09/18. That close to finding my grandson's birth date note. But yeah, those things are going for $10 or $20 if they're in good shape on eBay right now, or more. People are going nuts over these fancy serial numbers. So I've got an envelope full of birth date notes I have found. I'm going to do a stream, or maybe on a Saturday stream I will show them and show all the birth date notes I've got to make sure I don't have one that hits one of y'all's birth dates, or a parent or grandparent or a child. There's a cool note. I keep trinaries as well. 17001-001, only using the numbers 0, 1, and 7. That's called a trinary. If that 7 had been a 1 or a 0, that would have been an awesome note, because then it would not only be a binary note, it would be a true binary note using only 1s and 0s. But as is, that's worth more than face value. I will hang on to it. We found a really low serial number earlier tonight too. Well, not really low, but a low serial number starting with 4 zeros. That was a really good find. I'm also checking the dates down here. I think you can see them as well, looking for anything 2000 or earlier. Almost a cool note. 30/20/30. If that had been 40/30/20/30, I'd have kept that one, because it would have been quite cool. This is our 4th strap of notes tonight, so this will put us at 400 when we get done with this one. We're going to hunt at least 500 tonight. I got 2,000. I need to get through them all, but I don't know if I can search 2,000 tonight or not. We may knock off after 500. We may try to do 1,000. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I just haven't decided. Mermaid Muncher, thank you very much. I appreciate you subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We've got an app that's supposed to capture all of our new subscribers. Evidently it's broken, and hopefully Streamlabs gets that fixed soon. because we like to recognize all of our new subscribers if we can. We appreciate anyone and everyone that has subscribed tonight. And all of our long-term members and subscribers, or anyone that subscribed before tonight, thank you very much. We appreciate your patronage. We try to do the best thing we can, which is put out as much content for you as we can. And we're doing daily short videos, daily live streams right now. Good thing I'm retired, because I've turned this into a full-time job, it seems like, but it's really just a hobby for us. And we're trying to create good coin collections, and we have found some really neat stuff in the 3+ years that we have been searching coins and now serial numbers. And I'm going to continue as long as I can, if I don't burn myself out, to do this, definitely the daily shorts, and definitely Wednesday 8 p.m. Friday at high noon, and Saturday at 2 p.m. We'll definitely do those 3 live streams every week. And if I can, I'm going to try to get 1 live stream in a day, but we'll see if I can get that done. I barely got it done today. Today turned into a really busy day. Why 2,000? That's how many I have, Brandon. I've got, including the 500 I'm searching right now, I've got 1,500 other $1 bills to search. You may be asking why the year 2000. If I find a note that has a date before 2000, specifically on the 1988 A's, the 1993, and the 1995, they used a different printing process where the bills were on a roll instead of printing sheets. And if you find one of those in that year, I have to turn it over and look at the reverse of the dollar, because the plate number will be in a different position. That right there is the plate number 44. When I flip the dollar over, you can see it at the top left. If it's not there on one of those dated 88A, 93 or 95, then we will check them and see if they happen to be what's called a web note. And if they're a web note, they carry a value above face value. Also, we found a 1968 Series B dollar bill recently, and any of those older bills that are still out in circulation, because they try to pluck the older bills out of circulation. But I found that 68B that looked like it was brand new. If you find any notes that are older, they have a nice value to them as well. I will show you something here. The best reference for the older bills that I have found is this book that's called The Standard Guide to Small Sized U.S. Paper Money, 1928 to date, written by Oakes and Schwartz. And you can look up, like I can look up an older bill in here and I can see what they're saying the value is. So that's a good book. I got that off Amazon.com, but that's a good resource to have as well. Now, I'm not looking to put these on eBay and sell them, so it's a little different for me. I do look up values, and I sell some on my auctions on Saturdays. We always have an auction of 10 to 15 lots, usually of numismatic coins, but sometimes bullion or fancy serial numbers. But when we do an auction, I try to pass along things at a good value to our group so that they can enhance their collection. Because our #1 initiative is not to get a certain number of subscribers, though if you're here, we'd appreciate you subscribing. Hello, Leon, good to see you. Or make a bunch of money doing this. It's to get a nice collection built up for the boys and to introduce this great hobby to more people. When I go to coin shows, I see a lot of people my age and older. You can tell by the gray whiskers, I am not young anymore. We need to get more younger people involved in this hobby. 2 pieces of advice you'll get from me tonight. #1, pay in cash as often as you can. Most people use a debit card, Googlepay, Apple Pay, Cash App, Venmo. They don't pay in cash. Pay in cash as often as you can because it will do 2 things for you. One is it will make you realize what the price is that you're paying for something. It really hits home when you're taking it out of a money clip or a wallet or a purse. That's the last bill of the first 400. And you go through the McDonald's drive-thru and you figure out you just spent 20 bucks to feed yourself lunch at McDonald's. And I'm not banging on McDonald's because the prices have gone up everywhere. But the other thing, Michael Locke, thank you for subscribing and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. The other thing it will do is you'll get change. And I got a $1 star note, like this one right here, in change from Sonic in the last month. I also got a Buffalo nickel in change from Sonic in the last month. You may end up getting something in change that pays for your meal or whatever it is you're buying. Search your pocket change for sure. Oh, Mermaid Muncher, you know what we call you? Because I've done the same thing in the past before I started this hobby. That's why you can go to the bank, get a box of nickels like I do every week, get 50 rolls of nickels and search these and find something like a Buffalo nickel or a Silver War nickel or a Liberty V nickel. Because people have those change jars and they'll just dump them in the coin changer at the bank. Then they go back to Loomis or NH String & Sons or other companies. They'll roll them up and then we search them, and that's where we get our good finds. So that's good for us coin hunters and dollar bill searchers. But Mermaid, I would recommend, and I know it takes time, but you know, dimes are really easy to look for anything of value, because all you do is hold them by the edge and look for the one that looks white. Put them all in your hand and line up a bunch of them. And if it looks white and it's before 1964, it's a silver dime. And a silver dime right now is about $2 in silver melt value. Quarters the same way. Quarters, there's some other valuable quarters out there, but a silver quarter is worth about $5 melt value right now. Take your quarters, hold them up together, look at the edge, and if you see one that's white looking, it's probably silver. Any quarter 1964 or earlier is silver, and you turn that quarter into a $5 bill minimum. Check those pennies for wheatbacks, for wheat cents. You never know when you might find a coin like a 1909 SVDB. If you would happen to find a 1909 SVDB, I've not found a web note yet either. And it's unlikely you're going to find a 1909 SVDB, but it does happen in any condition. And coins are graded down to 1 to 70. So a G4 penny is a very low grade penny. If you find a 1909 SVDB as a G4, low grade, not great condition, it's worth $1,000 for that penny. And they're out there. They minted 4 million of them, and they got to be out there. Just last week, and the video hasn't hit yet, but here comes a preview for you. I found, not a 1909 SVDB, though I wish I had, I found a 1909 VDB penny in really good shape. I mean, that penny's worth $15 or $20. And I found it in a box of pennies. Where's my penny roll? We thought I had a penny roll out here, but I don't. So they are still out there. Check your pocket change. If you find $50, same thing. I mean, the silver's easy to find on a $50, quarter, or dime. Look at the edges. If it looks white, like glow-in-the-dark white or a little white, you've got a silver one. A 40% $50, you minted between 1965 and 1970. They have a melt value right now approaching $4. They're only 40% silver content. A 90% silver $50, any $50 minted before 1964 and before, have a melt value approaching $10, and that's just in silver value. You may also have a fancy date that makes it have more numismatic value than it has in silver value. You never know. Hello, cowgirl. Most definitely. Silver quarters and silver half dollars for sure sound totally different. Foreign coins out of Canada especially sound totally different. Silver dimes do sound a little different, but it's a little harder to tell when you find a silver dime by sound. But I love hearing the sound of silver. You want to hear the sound of silver? I'll let you hear the sound of silver. What's that? That's a 65. There's one silver coin. Here's another one. Here's the sound of silver. And that is a Benjamin Franklin half dollar from 1963, and we find those occasionally in our box searches of half dollars. I think that's a D-mint mark. And if you find one of those, you basically got a $10 bill. You basically found a $10 bill, maybe more if it's got numismatic value. Might be an air coin. That's a 1965 Kennedy half dollar. That one's 40% silver. That one's approaching $4 of value right now. So, and you can definitely hear that difference when you click them together. Go back. I think you had a note 676767. Azure blue. All right. I will go back and look. 676. Not very deep into the strap, so that won't be hard to check. And I am not immune from missing coins, especially when I get to talk. I'm not seeing it azure blue in the recent ones that I have searched. I'm not finding anything like that. So I don't know if maybe it was in the last strap, because I'm about 20 bills into this strap. I'm looking again real quickly. Oh, there are two I didn't pick up. Maybe that's why. Will it be one of these? No, I don't see it. I'll go back through this strap after the hunt tonight. I will set it off separately and look back through. But thank you for that azure blue, because I do miss some. I have a 1923 peace dollar. A 1923 peace dollar. Cool. There is a giveaway coming up tonight, Common Sense, for sure. We love the Morgan dollars and the peace dollars. Right there, let's see what this one is. There's a Morgan dollar, and they were minted through 1921, and then again recently. Well, 21 was the last year minted until recently. It is that and the Buffalo nickel, those are my favorite coins. Can I lay hands on my peace dollar that I got laying over here quickly? I don't know. Can I? Probably not. I do have a peace dollar hanging out over here somewhere. Yeah, I grabbed another Morgan. So the peace dollars were minted after the Morgan dollars. Like both coins, like them very much. 3 or 4 bills back. I am just not running onto it azure blue. I'm like 8. Oh, would that have been it? 780-67676. That's not a combination that I typically keep because I'm not finding them to be above face value. If I'm missing something a zero, please tell me. Here's what we're going to be giving out at the end of the hunt. 2 consecutive serial number $2 bills. They're both in this protector already, so I won't show them, but it's 229 and 230. They are crispy as the day they were printed. They are in perfect condition. They do have a little value above $2, but they're out of the 2017 A series. We're going to be giving those away at the end of today's stream. Your debit card number? If I find it on one of the bills, I won't even know my debit card number. It would be cool to find my old phone number, though, from childhood. That's one I would hang on to. We have found 8 of the numbers off of people's Social Security numbers before, which is all of them, but not quite in the right order. So you could possibly find your Social Security number. And if I find that, I probably won't tell you. I'll just keep it quietly. I don't need any of the pretending to be me. There's an older bill. It's not in very good shape. That is a 1995. So that is one of the bills we check to see if they're a web note. I'm going to flip it over. Unfortunately, there's the plate number right where it's supposed to be. So that is not a web note. But it was worth looking. No. They didn't willy-billy. They stopped making them years before that, came back and made them in 21, and then that was the last they made of them. 1,000 fancy of Mercury dimes today. And so, face of Mercury dimes. Cool, yeah. So we're starting to creep up. All right, Mermaid, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Yes, I am, Jeff. That's a good point to bring out. If this green stamp is either missing or not placed correctly, if it gets offset, high or low, then that would be an error bill that I would also hang on to. Haven't found one yet, like I haven't found a web note, I haven't found a binary, but you never know, it could happen any day. A mismatched, oh yeah, I'm checking that as well. You all aren't seeing it because I can't show them both in this format, but there are 2 places the serial numbers on the bill, and I am glancing down at those real quickly and making sure that they match, because if you find one that didn't match, you got something special. So we are hunting dollar bills for fancy serial numbers. We're coming close to the end of our 500. Then we got to decide if we want to do 500 more tonight or not. And I haven't decided. I haven't decided yet. Tomorrow I get my new stock in of everything. So I've done a poor job of getting through all of my bills this week. Said several times, but I do hunt with my grandsons. Hudson age 13, Rhett age 10. And today Hudson had his first ever track meet. So Mommy is a school teacher and Daddy and a school nurse. Daddy works and they didn't have anyone to go pick him up, so I went to my first ever track meet today. And he was specifically throwing the shot put today. Hello, Call Cowboy. Good to see you. Hello, Billy. Shannon Smith in the house. Shannon, it looks like it'll be the 3 of us this weekend. I got notification from Treasure Hog today that he's going to be here too. So the 3 of us will be searching, or you two will be searching, and I'll just be emceeing for our Saturday stream because the boys are on spring break. So anyway, I went and sat through hours of boys I don't know throwing the shot put. Hey, there's a trinary note. we'll keep that. 2 5 5 5 4 5 2 5s. It only uses the numbers 2s, 4, and 5s. Had that 4 been a 5, we'd have our first binary note, but it's a trinary note. These do carry a little value above face value. So I do hang on to those. I do hang on to those. One of these days, I'll find my first trinary note. They had, I don't know, 50 some boys in this event to throw the shot put. So they took them 8 at a time and they rotate through. They got a practice throw. Then everybody got a practice throw. Then they did their first throw, all 8 of them. Then they did their second throw. Then they did their third throw. And on every throw, they have to take the tape measure out. Somebody's going to mark where it hit. And they measure it. And I will tell you that the shot put is something that one should watch highlights only of. I did enjoy getting to see my grandson throw the shot put for the first time. He's just learning. He's not in danger of winning the competition in any time in the near future, and he had a good time. But hours. How was your afternoon spent? My wife and I went and watched kids throw the shot put. Yeah, I missed a turned digit gas pump note. That wouldn't surprise me. I'm not keeping a lot of gas pump notes anymore because I'm not seeing the value on eBay to hang on to a bunch, and I'm not selling any. I'm trying to keep sets. I'm assuming it was that one. The 7 and 3 are raised. I am just not keeping them unless they are really blatant raised notes. So maybe that's shame on me, but I've got hundreds of them now. A star note worth any money? Yes, John. That's one of the things we are most definitely looking for is star notes like this one we found earlier tonight. Any bill ending with a star notifies or signifies that it is a replacement note where they had errors and damaged bills. Any star note right now on eBay, and again, I'm not selling on eBay, but I'm looking to see what they're selling for. Star notes are going for at least double face value if they're in good shape right now. So we keep all the star notes. I do sell some, the better ones, on my auctions on Saturdays. I always have an auction after our live stream on Saturday at 2 p.m. And I sold, they're going for $20 and higher for 10 on eBay. I sold a bunch, the last 2 auctions, for $15 for 10. And enough to cover my shipping. And so I will continue to do that. You want to check into our auctions. All you had to do was ask about a star note, John, and look what happened. Get clipped. Can I get a mod, please? Get clipped. If you want to be a moderator, you can email me and talk to me about it. But moderator is something that takes a little training and communication from me. And I don't know you yet, but I'm always needing moderators. So if you're interested, send me an email and I'll consider it. We got a star note, 0111-2960 star. That star is also a gas pump. It is. The 6 and 0 are raised a little bit. It's a 2017. We're going to look this one up and see how big a run this one came out of. Razor? I don't. I hope it doesn't happen. Yeah, Jeff, I'm not keeping any gas pump or odometer notes unless they're just really way out of alignment, because they're just not bringing above face value on the eBay. And maybe I've already kept well over 100. A 1953 $5 bill. Yeah, that's worth a little money. The only place I know to look up the bills, and if you want to send me an email, I'll look it up for you, but I have this book, Standard Guide to Small Size U.S. Paper Money, 1928 to date. And I don't know if I can do it real quick, but I'll try. 1953 $5 bill. I probably have to know the serial number. Here's a $5 bill. There's a 1953s. There's a 53A blue seal. A blue seal, depending on the serial number and the condition, can be worth $10 or $15. A 53, not A, just a 53, depending on the serial number and the condition, in VF, it can be worth $10 to $20. And then there are a lot of others in here, but it looks like $10 to $20 if they're in good shape. I'd recommend, if you're going to do this, you buy this book. I got it on Amazon. U.S. Guide to Small Size U.S. Paper Money, 28 to date. I have not found anywhere online to look up old bill values that's reputable. Let's go back to our star note. We're going to look this one up. We are going to go to a website called mycurrencycollection.com. And we are going to key in this star note serial number. This is out of the year 2017. And you have to key it in with the letters starting 0111 2960. What I'm looking for is any that has a run less than 3.2 million, because most of them come out of a print run of 3.2 million. Like this one does. A run of 3.2 million, less rare. That does not lower the value of this star note, but it doesn't increase it at all because the prominent number that they printed. But we're glad to have any star note because they're going for double face value all day long on eBay if they're in good condition. If you got a fancy number to go along with the star note, they're worth even more. If you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing. We'd appreciate it. If you like the content you're seeing, hit that thumbs up button. Both of those things help us out and don't cost you anything, and we would really appreciate it. We put out a bunch of content every week, daily short videos, daily live videos. A lot of those are on coin hunting, and we're doing 3 major live streams a week. Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Central, Fridays at high noon Central, and Saturdays at 2 p.m. And our Saturday streams are 5 to 7 boxes of $50, followed by a short 10 to 15 lot auction. So we'd love to have y'all join us for those. You might want to consider turning on the bell notifications as well, because we stream so much, you'll get a notification when we got something going on. All right. Hey, thank you for those stars. I appreciate it. The one you showed earlier, not the one you just found. Oh, that star note earlier. Gotcha. Yes, it is. This is what Azure Blue is talking about. That 7 is raised a little bit out of alignment with the rest of the serial number. I am finding some where about 1/3 of the number is higher. Those I'm definitely hanging on to. But I've got so many that already kept that I don't want to keep anymore, to be honest with you. So I'm just keeping the really nice ones. All right, we have a decision to make. We have a decision to make. What time is it? 11:36. Ooh, that's kind of late. That's kind of late. Yeah, they pull the old currency out all the time, or damaged bills, and they destroy them. Hello, Savito. Best way to clean coins if they have green marks. Savito, if you're worried about the numismatic value at all on coins, just don't clean them. Just don't clean them. If they're the one chemical that I'm aware of that's out there that you can clean a coin with if you follow the instructions, and they won't be able to pick up on it if you go to sell it, is called MS70. And it's a chemical that you roll on with a Q-tip, and it helps improve the look of a coin. If it's a coin that doesn't have any numismatic value, if it's a G4 or an 8 or a 12 penny that's from a common year, and you want to use soap and water on it without scrubbing on it, you could do that because it doesn't have any numismatic value really to start with. It's got the 4-cent wheat cents are worth 4 cents. Any wheat cent basically that doesn't have any numismatic value. Well, thank you, Megapint Collections. Star 50s, 100s, and 20s. I found one Star 100 and I decided I wasn't going to keep those. The Star 100s in crispy uncirculated condition are worth about $110. And if one was to sell that on eBay and pay the fees and pay the shipping, it's just not enough time in it for me to hang on to the inventory and mess with it. Hello, Copper Al. I took my vertical format out for a test drive tonight. Sorry. Hey, didn't even know, Copper Al. No worries, my friend. No worries. This isn't one of the times I normally stream. I'm just doing some extras. Yeah, all in all, better just not to clean coins. When I'm searching halves, do you keep the proofs? That absolutely. Are they worth more than 50 cents? On eBay, they are. If a proof is in great shape, a $50 proof on eBay, you're getting well over double face value. We've already got all the proofs in our book, but I do keep them, and I put them in our book as extras. If they're nice, if they're not super nice, I do not keep them. I do not keep them. Yeah, you do have to be extremely careful with the MS70. Yeah, Billy, the old ones are there. No, I wouldn't let it go. I'd hang on to that one. Tell you what, let's do at least 100 more bills. I've got these right here that are, these came from these were ordered from the Fed. These are Fed notes and not teller straps. So let's do at least another 100 because I got a bunch left. And I'm going to have to search them sometime. We will have our $2 bill giveaway, consecutive serial number $2 bills at the end of the hunt. I'm going to do 100 more, and then I plan to end the stream, try to get a little sleep tonight, get up early, and Copper Al, I got to go to the bank tomorrow. I got to return coins, my least favorite day of the week. I don't have as many as usual this week, but I still have 4 5-gallon buckets of coins to return to the bank. If you want to see a cool video, I've got a short video out there from about a week ago showing the process of me returning coins to the bank. I've got 18 stairs. I'm in the basement that I have to navigate every time I return coins. And I bought this stair climbing 2-wheeler. And that's how I get them upstairs, and it's showing the whole process from being a full bucket of $50, which is 150 pounds, and getting it upstairs. Now granted, I don't have to fill the bucket all the way to the top, but with my stair climber I can, and used to, I had to carry every one of those buckets upstairs, and it was just too much. It was too much work. So go check out. It's a picture of a bucket of $50 is the thumbnail on the short video, and it's been in the last week. If you sort them by when they were released, it'd be easy to find, and it'll kind of show you the process that us content providers go through. There is a ton of work involved in this hobby, a ton of work. So Copper Al, how did your first vertical stream go? I hope it went well. I hope it went well. I hope I was of some bit help to you in getting set up. All right. Another $100 of $1 bills we're going to search. Looking for star notes, trinary notes. As a matter of fact, let me show you some examples of what we are looking for before I start searching this. We're looking for notes like this. This is called a birth date note. 2019 0717, July 17th of 2019. Somebody that's about to be 5 years old, and on eBay right now, birth date notes are going for $10 and $20 each if they're in good shape. So you want to hang on to all those you find. We're looking for any star notes, and that signifies this is a replacement note where the print run was had a segment of bills that were messed up and not correct, so they printed replacements. They put a star on it to signify that. These things are going for double face value on eBay all day long right now. MS70, Savito. This is probably the best note we've ever found. 1579-9751. It's a palindrome. We call them a radar note because they read the same front to back and back to front. This is also a super radar note because it's got a B to start and a B to finish. So this carries a lot of value above face value. I missed this in a search last week, and some of our regulars in the stream said, "Hey, Paul, go back, go back, go back." And I did, and I almost let that go back to the bank. So keep an eye on me. If I get talking, I'll miss them. 94700749, another palindrome or radar note. Again, it carries a premium above face value. If you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing, hitting that thumbs up button. We would appreciate it greatly. This is called a trinary note, 55225-292. It only uses 3 different numbers to make the serial number, thus a trinary. If that 9 had been a 2 or a 5, only using 2 numbers to make the serial number, that would be a binary note. Binary notes carry a really nice value. Trinary notes are still worth more than face value, so we do hang on to them. This was a really good find that we found a few weeks ago. I've only been hunting for the last 2 months on dollar bills. Rehunt of 70s halves for DOs. Hey, I'm in the market to buy a bunch of 70s halves if you want to get rid of them, Copper Owl. Hey, that's a good start, Copper Owl. This bill, if it had been in order, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, would be called a ladder note. And they're worth really nice money. This one, though, has 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It has 8 numbers that are consecutive, but they're not in numerical order. This is called a broken ladder. And these carry a nice value above face value as well, so we hang on to these. This is a really cool note. 5 5s in a row. Any note with at least 4 in a row, we call it a quad. We hang on to those. 5 in a row is better. 6 in a row is better, obviously. But 5 5s in a row we keep. Also, Azure Blue, take a look at that one. Raised 3, that is a gas pump or an odometer note. And it only uses the numbers 3s, 5s, and 9s, making it a trinary note. And if you look closely, that 5 is over inked, the very first 5, and that adds a tiny bit of value, but that bill's got all kinds of stuff going for it. It is tough for me to find those radar notes, Jeff. I've missed 2 now. And Billy, you're searching as well. Hey, I've only been learning this for 2 months, and I've fallen in love with it. And every time I find a star note, it just makes me happy. So let's get back to tonight's search. We're going to do these 100. These 100 are different than the last ones we've been searching. This is from the Federal Reserve. I don't know what it'll mean. I've been finding good finds out of my Federal Reserve searches as well as my teller strap searches. So we'll see. I'm looking at the date down here. I'm looking for anything 2000 or earlier. That gives me something additionally to look for if it's older. I'm looking for a fancy serial number. I'm looking for a star at the end. I'm looking to make sure this green seal is where it's supposed to be and not raised or lower. There are a ton of things to look for in silly dollar bill serial numbers, and I never knew it. So I wonder how many have gone through my hands at a casino, although your dollar didn't take you very far in a casino, more a playing video games or a vending machine that had a value. There's another gas pump right there. That 0 is raised above the 8. I'm not going to hang on to it. They do have a little bit of value above face value, but not a ton. But the 0 is out of alignment with the rest of the serial number. If you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing, or the second time, or third, or fifth. If you haven't subscribed, we would appreciate that. We do put out a tremendous amount of content, at least I think it's a lot of content, because I seem to be very busy doing it. We put out daily short videos on coin hunting. Tonight's was a nice wheat penny I found, hunting a roll of pennies from the bank. It will either be pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, half dollars. No. If that bill was in better shape, I'd probably keep it because it has a few numbers that have a little too much ink on it, but it's not in very good shape, so I'm not going to hang on to it. We also for sure do live streams 3 times a week. Every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. we search $501 bills for fancy serial numbers, star notes, etc. Then we hunt a box of dimes, a $250 box of dimes, looking for silver dimes. Any dime minted 1964 or before is a silver dime, and they have a silver value right now of around $2, and not to mention it could have a higher numismatic value. Then we hunt a box of half dollars. Excuse me. Looking for silver half dollars, proofs, miscellaneous coins, heirs, varieties, colorized coins, stickered coins. You never know what you're going to find in the back box of half dollars. We repeat that format. We do it Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Central. We do it again. Hey, looky there. We do it on Fridays at high noon as well. Broken ladder? Did I miss a broken ladder? I sure hope not. We got another star note. I want to see my members pop out some stars for us. See that star at the end of the note, and one good thing about this thing is crispy. It doesn't have a fold in it. That thing has been flat since it was made. I'm going to protect that one. 09880785. In and of itself, the serial number is not fancy, but that star makes this a more valuable note. The stars are on there because when they print dollar bills, they make mistakes. And when they make mistakes, they print a run of replacement notes that are signified by the star at the end of the note. These things have become highly collectible, and right now they're going for at least double face value on eBay. This one being in this good a shape, this would be in the shape of crispy uncirculated. This thing would be worth even more than that. But when we find a star note, we go over to this website. It's called mycurrencycollection.com. And we look up how many they printed of this run of star notes. We've got the $1 already keyed in, the 2017, this is an A series. Now we're going to key in the serial number, starting with the F09880785. Most star notes have a run of 3.2 million. What we're looking for is a run lower than 3.2 million. Unfortunately, that one has a run, as you can see there, right under my picture. Your picture's too big, Paul. Make it smaller. 3.2 million. So that's not bad news because it doesn't make this bill worth any less. It just doesn't make it worth any more. And I'm going to put that one into a protector because it is perfect. At least to my naked eye, it is perfect. Counterfeit? Well, I certainly hope not. I did come across a bunch of counterfeit Morgan and Peace dollars that I purchased one time. Thank goodness PayPal protected my purchase and I got my money back. So you do have to be really careful in this hobby that you don't find a bunch of, or purchase a bunch of counterfeit bills that have no value that someone is tried to cheat you because it's happening more and more frequently, especially on Morgan and Peace dollars. It happens. Hello, pause. Well, thanks for joining. We're searching real $1 bills. I've got a strap of 100 here. This will be the bill 500 to 600 we've searched tonight. And I'm looking for fancy serial numbers or star notes like I just found. Hello, Dad Hunts Coins. It's good to see you. Got another one to get there, Turtle, or Shannon, if you would, please. But if we find a fancy bill, I will point it out to you. We're looking for anything down here on the year that's before 2000 because that gives us some extra things to look at. Up here, we're looking for any bill that ends in a star or any with a fancy serial number where there's only 2 numbers used to make up the serial number, like 33333, 444, or any that have just 3 numbers used to make the serial number. We're looking for any bill that has 4 of the same number in a row or more. Those are all worth above face value, so we hang on to those. And there's about 20 other things I could cover that we look for. All right, help me out all. That seal, I don't know if that's low enough to matter, but that's the lowest seal I have seen hunting $1 bills. They're usually centered. Like if you look at this one right here, it is all on the ONE. This one is down off the bottom of the N. Is that low enough to matter? Somebody tell me. Somebody tell me. American money. Well, you're seeing it for the first time. You can learn along with us. Thanks for being here. $5 bill, but it was a $1 bill in the back. Capricorn. I would imagine it's counterfeit. I would imagine it's counterfeit, but I don't know that for sure. Here's what I would do. In your area, the best way to find out is there will be local coin shops in your area that are experts on coins and bills. I would take it into your local coin shop and ask them so they can get it in front of them and see it. John, the website I go to is called mycurrencycollection.com to look up the star notes. If it's a real mistake from the mint, Capricorn, it's going to be worth quite a bit of money. If it's counterfeit, it could still be worth money. It's off to the left and it's low. Doesn't mean anything. Don't think so, is there blue? All right. That's just the first one I've really seen. I mean, it's where it is out of placement. See, I do look. I do look. That one struck me as being out of alignment. I'm going to take a sippy sip here. So Capricorn, that's what I would recommend you do with it. And see what your local coin shop guy tells you, and then go from there. If he says, hey, this is counterfeit, but I'll give you 50 cents for it, I wouldn't sell it to him. I'd probably ask a second person and get another opinion, because not everyone out there is ethical. I think most of them will give you an honest idea of value. That one is way left. Maybe not enough, but it missed the E totally. I'm going to have to do some research on the seal and see how far out of alignment it has to be to have any value, because I've only been doing this for a couple months and I don't know everything. I am not an expert, but I'm learning more every day. Okay, Billy, when I look at the E, what's it tell me? Not far enough off to be high value, Shannon. Okay, thank you. John, I think I answered your question, but mycoincollection.com. Tacos Tuesday, thank you. Thanks for being here. The bank gave, that doesn't necessarily mean it's not counterfeit, Capricorn. Because there's counterfeit money that goes through the banks all the time, especially in lower denominations. But if you've got the real deal, and I hope you do, I hope you've got the real deal. I don't know, Shannon Smith, do you have any idea of a $5 on the front, $1 on the back bill, or reverse of that, what they might be worth, or how rare they are? I just don't know. Shannon is a lot more knowledgeable than I am. The bank verified that it was real. Okay. You know, on stuff like that, this is just my opinion, Capricorn. You've got to be such an expert to know what you're looking at on that stuff to know. I don't know if the average person working at a bank would know enough to verify it was real. Maybe they would. They're going to have to be somebody that has looked at a lot of currency, which they have being at a bank, and have researched counterfeit and possible errors that are out there. I would also consider Googling a dollar bill with $5 bill on the reverse and see what you find. You may find that it's a common error. Not common, but it's an error that there are several of them that have been found, and get an idea of value that way. If you do find out it's real and get an idea of the value, the best place to sell it, man, just depends on how much it's worth. If it's worth a lot of money, there's several auction sites out there that you can sell stuff like that on. You can take it to a coin show and sell it. You can sell it to a local coin dealer. There are a lot of options you can sell it. The rarer it is, the more apt you're needing to go to one of the more prominent auction sites out there to sell it. I wish I could give you more information. Cool, Constipated in Sin City. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And hanging in there. You've heard me say the same thing 300 times because we have a lot of people popping in and out of the stream. So thanks for hanging through it. I appreciate that. Thanks for being here. Our goal is to make more and more people aware of this great hobby, the treasure hunt aspect of it, the fact that you can do it with kids, it's inexpensive to get into, and the way you start is just by checking your pocket change. Did the math, it's worth you just divided the 5 and the 1. I caught counterfeits all the time. We put it in plastic sleeve and they were sent to Secret Service. Yeah. I'm just not knowledgeable enough, Capricorn. I'm the wrong guy. There's a birthday note that's not too far in the past, 09/18 of 1854. I won't be hanging on to that one though. Oh, that's awesome. 475 in face value. I don't have that many yet, but I got a couple hundred. Okay, Shannon. So we just don't know. And Shannon sees, he's on a channel that they look at and give people an idea of rarity of stuff and tell them if they got a real item or not. So I would take it to my local coin shop and get their opinion. Look what we got. We got a star note with about 5 bills left. Where's my stars? Where are my stars? Ah, Dad Hunts Coins has found some more pennies. K25301911 star. This is out of, what series is that? I can't read it. I'm going to have to go under my scope for a second. 2013. It is a K note. That one's not in great shape, but it still has value above face value. We're going to go over to our mycurrencycollection.com again. We're going to key this note in. It is a 2013. This is going to tell us how many they printed when they did the print run on these. It is a K25 301 1911 star. Now we're looking for a number below 3.2 million. Oops, I messed something up. K2530. One too many one. K2530 1911 star 2013. Well, let me start over. It's not liking that. K25. K25 301 911. Let's try that. It's not liking that star note number. Did I pick the wrong date? No, it is a 2013. K2530 1911 star. And it's not coming up. Interesting. Interesting. This has never happened before. All right, $1. 2013. It is a K. 253. 0. I didn't hit the O instead of the 0, did I? 0 1911 star. It doesn't like that number. It does not like that number. This has never happened before, y'all. This has never happened before. K2530 1911. Oh, there it popped up. 3.2 million. I don't know what the delay was there. It did pop up. It's a run of 3.2 million, which means it is less rare, but it doesn't mean it's not worth above face value. It just means it's not worth more than being a star note. That was crazy. That was crazy. I have before constipated in Sin City, but the beard's only gone really white in the last couple of years. Usually, yeah, I was going to try the capital K if it didn't go through. Usually you can put it in any font and it will work. So, all right. Alessandro Lyra, $2 super sticker. Good luck with that, sir. Hey, thanks for being here. I appreciate it very much. Found a 1969 penny in your change today. Nice. Very nice. All right. Alessandro Lyra donated $2 to Super Chat, and the fireworks are going off. Thank you very much. Hey, if you're here for the first time and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. We would appreciate it very much. If you're enjoying the content, please hit that thumbs up button. We have just finished 600 $1 bills that we have searched. Now we have a decision to make. What do y'all think? Do you want another 100? Are you tired of this? Do you want another 100? I got them. I got a bunch left. I still have $1,400 left. Should I search another strap? What are you thinking? Well, thank you, Constipated. I sit out and watched a track meet all day and sit in the sun and watched people throw the shot put for hours. Don't recommend it, but my grandson's first ever track meet, so I had to go. And I did enjoy him. 100 more. All right, Call Cowboy. We'll do 100 more. We'll do 100 more. Then we're going to give away 2 consecutive serial number dollar bills. 12 a.m. here. It's 12 a.m. here as well. And I didn't sleep last night. I did get a little sleep between 9 a.m. and noon before the track meet. All right. Oh, I forgot to put them in the right order. I forgot to. Turtle's not going to bed anytime soon, so bring it, he says. All right, let me get these all going the same direction so I can search them more efficiently. And we'll do 100 more, and then that's it. 100 more, that's it. I may do another stream in the morning. Definitely be streaming tomorrow night at 8 p.m. doing $501 bills, a $250 box of dimes, a $500 box of half dollars, searching for star notes, fancy serial numbers, silver dimes, silver half dollars, proofs, miscellaneous, varieties, airs, a little bit of everything. That will start at 8 o'clock tomorrow. That will be at least a 3-hour stream because that's how long they take me. So it will be a long stream. This one's turning into a long stream. We're over 2 hours on this one. I don't think I intended to go that long tonight, but since we're doing it, why not? If you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing. We'd appreciate it very much. It helps us out. Hit that thumbs up button if you're enjoying the content. We do daily short videos. I'm doing daily live videos right now, daily live streams. And we try to put out as much content as we can. All right, last strap. Oop. Last strap, here we go. Looking for fancy serial numbers. This is a $100 strap that part of my $3,000 order from my bank that was ordered from the Federal Reserve. So let's see if we can find any goodness. We have several star notes found tonight and some other really cool finds as well. Thank you, Constipated. I appreciate that. All right, Billy, have a good night. Got a $2 bill, 1944 1944. That is a repeater. That's a good $2 bill, Frank. You want to hang on to that one for sure. Good night, Azure Blue. I haven't found a repeater in a little while. I'd like to find another one of those. I've got, I found, I don't know, 4 or 5 repeaters probably. We've only been doing this a couple months. Don't know if that's good or bad. They do have a value above face value though, so I hang on to them. I am looking, put it back on the screen, Paul. I'm looking at the date and I'm looking for the fancy serial number, and I will try to keep it on the screen so you all can look along with me. Hello JJ, good to see you, my friend. Welcome. Yes, we are partnered up with AppMex, the world's largest supplier of coins and coin supplies, appmex.com, or you can use our special link to get to AppMex. That helps us. We receive compensation if you buy anything, but we got a little something for return. We've got one of the very few discount codes available for AppMex, and it's called Grow the Hobby. If you key in the discount code Grow the Hobby on any order with AppMex of $50 or more, you're going to save $5. If you get creative about how you do that, you can buy silver real close to spot price. I have, Samuel H. I haven't keyed them in yet. I do find bills that are stamped with the Where's George, and I put them all in an envelope, but I haven't looked them up yet. I need to do that on the stream one night, is take all my Where's George bills, and I need to search them. Because I've been setting them aside, but I haven't searched them yet to see where all they've been around the world. We live in Northwest Arkansas, the headquarters of Walmart, so there are a lot of global travelers in this area. So it's possible we could wander on some that have been on a pretty good journey. I know I take a bunch of 1s and 5s when we go on vacation. 3434, 0434. Near as I can tell, that's a trinary. Got a bent corner. Let's fix that real quick. That only uses 3 numbers and the serial number, giving it a value above face value, 3s, 4s, and 0s. It's also bookends. Starts with the 3-4, ends with the 3-4. That's kind of Cool. Has 3 sets of 3-4 on it. We'll hang on to that one as a special bill that has value above face value. So we will keep it. Alright, tell you what, I'm going to let you look at a fancy bill we found. That one right there. I'm going to take a couple minute break and I will be right back to finish out the strap. Please hang with me. Alright, thank y'all very much. Let me put on a new glove. Maybe it'll bring us some luck. Maybe my hand's sweaty enough from being in these gloves for a couple hours. It's gonna be not the easiest thing in the world to get on. Get my fingers to the end of the glove. I wear gloves for 2 reasons when I'm hunting coins or dollar bill serial number search. One is the things are filthy dirty. The second is it gives me a better grip on them. So that was a broken ladder that I left y'all staring at. One of our better finds that we've had. John, I'd have to see a picture of it. If you want to send me an email with a picture of it, I'd be glad to look at it for you. One of my mods will put up my email address. I may be able to help you. I may not. Boy, an ill-fitting glove. No bueno. No bueno. All right. We are searching for fancy serial numbers. Cowgirl's back. There's my email down there. You can always type in exclamation email and it will give you my email, but it's PasSpareTime@yahoo.com. If you want to send me a question or send me a picture of something you got, I'll be glad to try to answer your question. I'm not an expert. I'm working on a little over 3 years of coin hunting and a little over 2 months of bill searching, but I will use the resources I have to try to help you out, or at least point you in a direction that you can get an answer to your question. We are about halfway through this 7th strap of the night, and then we will give away our 2 consecutive serial number $2 bills. As long as Streamlabs cooperates with us, and it did the other night, so I'm assuming that it will. Another slow strap. Our teller straps were doing better than our bank straps tonight. Here's a future birth date note. April 6th of 2214. As I will not be around in 2214, I don't hang on to those. Not going to serve any purpose for me. If Copper Al's still here, I didn't ever see if you're interested in selling any 1970 half dollars, but I am in the buy mode for 1970 half dollars because we're going to use 40% half dollars as our Ret collector kit that we give away to kids. We've always given away Hudson collector's kits. It's got 9 iconic coins from U.S. history. And now that Reddy's real involved in the channel, we are going to start a Ret collector's kit and give those away to kiddos as well. And we're going to put this, if we can pull it off, I'm going to put the 1966 through 1970 40%ers in Ret's collector's kit. That is 5 40% silver coins. I'm not sure I can afford the 70s or get enough yet. And then the 1965 will be one of the coins in the Hudson's collector's kit. So you'll get all 6 of the 40%ers. Boy, we're about through this strap. We did have 1 star note in this strap. All right, that's it. That is $701 bills that have been searched tonight. Several good finds. I'll show you our best one again. Our best find of the night. Get these dollar bills over here. Get them ready to be taken back to the bank tomorrow. Our best find of the night. Where are you? Where are you, best find of the night? Oh yeah, I put it in this. Put it in my examples. It was so good. Maybe I didn't. I'm missing our best find of the night. There it is. There was our best find of the night. Right there. A low serial number. 00006086. That carries a nice value above face value. That was our best find of the night. We also had, how many star notes did we find? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 star notes out of 7 straps. A little below our average. That's okay. One of them was crispy uncirculated. All of them were runs of 3.2 million. So we didn't find any low mintage. Double Fs. Does that mean anything, double Fs? That's not something I've been keeping, Yakety, but if it's something I should be keeping, let me know. All right, we are going to have a giveaway. We are going to have a giveaway. Excuse me. If I can get squared up here. There we go, that's close. We're going to be giving away, this is 2 consecutive serial number $2 bills. I think it's 229 and 230. They are both crispy uncirculated. I've got them in the same holder. You can see that there's 2 there. So these do, being crispy uncirculated, carry a little more value than face value. And I just love $2 bills. So we're going to do a giveaway. So let me see if Streamlabs is going to work. Let me see if Streamlabs is going to work. All right. In theory, the giveaway has started. You should see on your screen that a giveaway has started. And you need to type in exclamation GAW, exclamation GAW, and it will give you a notification back that you have been entered, like it did there for Dad Hunts Coins. Says thanks for entering. Be sure to claim your prize if you win. At the end of 3 minutes, you got 3 minutes to type in exclamation GAW. I will let the computer, the cloud bot off of OBS, select a winner at random, and that winner needs to send me an email claiming the prize and giving me their shipping address so that I can mail this to you. If I don't get your shipping address or you don't claim your prize, it goes into the land of unclaimed prizes. The land of unclaimed prizes is a very sad island, like the island of misfit toys. I don't like having things over in the unclaimed prize stack. Right now I've got 2 over there that people haven't claimed, and they're 2 really good ones. So I guess I'm going to have to break them out, put them back in my collection, and give them away again. But we are giving away right now. Giving away, you got a minute 27 left. You got a minute 27 left. I'm giving away 2 crispy, uncirculated $2 bills. You do have to be 18 years of age or over, or 13 years of age with parental permission via YouTube rules and law to enter. Got to keep Paul out of trouble. I love $2 bills, and when you can get crispy uncirculated ones, 2 of them that have consecutive serial numbers, you gotta like that. So exclamation GAW if you want to get entered, exclamation GAW. You've got 42 seconds left to get entered. 42 seconds. I'm going to put the countdown up on the screen here quickly. Exclamation GAW gets you entered. And somebody's going to win a couple $2 bills. At worst, you got $4, and I'm telling you, it's worth more than face value because they're crispy and they are uncirculated. All right, let's get this on the screen. We have 30 people entered right now. 30 people entered, and we have how much time do we have left? Oh, I got the wrong screen up. Silly Paul. I bet it expired. I bet it did. We have only 12 people entered. Only 12 people entered. Maybe Paul shouldn't do giveaways on these. We have 30 people watching, only 12 people entered. Well, someone's going to win. We already announced it, so somebody is going to win. Good luck, everybody. The winner is Gatita Oso. Congratulations, Gatita. I know you know how to do this. You need to send me an email, PasSpareTime@yahoo.com. Claim your prize and give me your shipping address again, even though I've shipped you before. That's going to you, Gatita. Nice win. I may have to rethink this giveaway on these vertical if we're only going to have 12 people entered. I don't know about that. They're the best odds you'll ever get, Gatita. Congratulations. I'll get that shipped out to you soon, very, very soon, and they are beautiful. You're going to like them, Gatita. You're welcome. All right. Well, everybody, thank you for being here tonight. I appreciate it. You saw us search $701 bills. I will be back again tomorrow. Tomorrow, I will be searching, starting a live stream at 8 p.m. Central Time. We will be searching $501 bills, looking for fancy serial numbers. Then we'll be searching a box of dimes, $250 box of dimes, looking for silver dimes. Then we'll be searching a $500 box of half dollars, looking for silver half dollars, proofs, etc. So it'll be about a 3-hour stream. We'll start about 8 p.m. tomorrow night. So, I love $2 notes too. What 2 bills did I miss all in currency? Wouldn't surprise me. Let me know and I'll go back and check them. Shoot me an email. You all have a good night. I'm going to try to get some sleep and return coins tomorrow and pick up coins tomorrow and just have a busy overall day. So you all have a great hump day, and I'll see you at 8 p.m. tomorrow night, because that's when Paul will have more spare time. Good night and God bless all. Y'all can watch me play around with my screen.